welcome to my channel again. Just another weird, quirky video, something I was researching and went through and figured out. This is the strawberry tree, all right? Not the tree itself, but some of its foliage and fruits. Little is known about this plant, at least in Western botany and medicine and herbology. What I was able to figure out is that the leaves are actually really good as an anti-inflammatory, anti-fatigue, anti-stress, sleep aid, and overall just sense of well-being. The fruits are very, very volatile. They're hard to get to, so they grow higher in the tree. And that being said, they tend to want to propagate. That's what all species on Earth's goal is propagation. So to ensure a greater success of that ability, they make themselves look, well, to what most birds and other predatory animals would consider scary. Through evolution, many things have come to realize, and we even have a saying as humans, don't eat the red berries. So it does a good job of that. However, the fruit is very high in vitamin C. Overall, the foliage and fruit are both extremely good antioxidants, and it'll give you a really nice natural pep of energy. But they're very, very volatile and very, very soft. Even this one here that's not fully ripe, you can see it's just so soft, just barely touching it, it starts to fall apart. So the reason you don't see these in stores too often, I just picked these not even 5 minutes ago, and they're already starting to degrade on me. Actually, most of these were foraged off of the wood chips underneath the tree, because again, they're hard to get to. And for a better understanding, if a plant can't propagate well on its own in nature, you're also going to have issues propagating it human assisted. So if you see a cutting of this of a tree and it looks like it's healthy, get the healthiest one you can find if you're interested in this plant. It does well in zones 7 to 10. Here it is, first week of January, and already fruiting early with lots of buds on the plant. So it's a great over-winter source of vitamin C and antioxidants if you want to put a tree like this in your yard. It fruits well. There's a lot of blooms on all the trees I saw. Even the ones that weren't so healthy and quite a bit young had blooms. And it should fruit for you in those zones up through mid to end of March. But again, pick and consume the fruit right away. So cleaning the fruit, you want to be very, very careful. You can see some of these pieces are already starting to open and degrade. So you really want to be quick about getting it home, getting it clean, and consuming it. The leaves hold up pretty well. I'll actually steep those in some hot spring water for about 15 minutes after cleaning them thoroughly, and that'll make it a really nice light green tea that you really will feel the benefits from. So let's go ahead and turn the water on. Use a low stream, no flow of water into the fruit, but what I like to do here is for added agitation without actually having to touch them and further degrade the integrity of the skin, is just at an angle, let the water flow over and just change the angles of it. And that being said, I typically have it really about all I do to clean the fruit. Now, cleaning the foliage, I complete a little bit differently. We're just going to go ahead and soak that in cold water. And to make sure everything pulls out of there, alkaloid-wise, I will use a natural powdered lemon juice. So that'll get all the alkaloids ready to come out. leaves, and we can remove any damaged ones. We don't want those in our tea. And I've also found that the young leaves seem to work best. So if you have a younger tree, that's an excellent source for these leaves. Also getting them off the leaves that grow directly on the trunk of the tree, as opposed to the ones that grow on the fruiting branches. They seem to at least have a more supple feel, a little bit more oily look and sheen to them, which would be indicative most likely of a higher terpenoid and active alkaloid content. So just keep that in mind too if this is something you want to try. And I hope you do give them a try. They are absolutely delicious. They look like strawberry berries in a globular shape, and they have these little, it's just hard to tell, they have these little dots on them. So maybe one of these will look a little better if it's darker. Might be able to pick that up better. So like, think bumpy like a raspberry, but they're more like dots, almost as if a strawberry still had its dots without them being seeds. And the inside is almost like a peach-like look, and consistency is almost like a peach that's, you know, overly ripe. They're very sweet. They're very high in vitamin C, vitamin D, and E. So like a tart, tangy, sweet. I insist you gotta try them. So if you see them anywhere, or if you see a plant and have room for a moderate sized tree in your yard somewhere, in your zone 7 to 10, give them a try.